Hi guys, thanks for watching. Andy here with today's astrology. It's Thursday the 24th of May 2018. And the moon is in Libra, has just entered Libra as I speak. I'm doing this just after 8 a.m. UK time. That's UTC +1, GMT +1. And it's 7:51 a.m. UK time. That is just 9 minutes to 8. So that's 9 minutes to midnight last night Pacific. 9 minutes to 3 a.m. today Eastern. Gosh, I just about remembered it there. The moon entered Libra. It's a more sociable time under a Libra moon, basically. People have got more time for each other. People are sociable. There's an interest in making new friends as well. This often ends up being like-minded friends, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not a great one for going outside the box, Libra, but the attitudes that go with the Libra moon can actually bring a lot of progress just by getting people together. Social gatherings go well, celebrations, that kind of thing, all good. And business meetings. Not a bad time at all for those. Even romantic meetings, you know, a rendezvous with someone you love or think you might love or might be going to love. That can happen under a Libra moon, and she's with us right through until Saturday afternoon UK time, so it's about, a good long time anyway. And of course then we'll enter Scorpio on Saturday. Bit more emotionally difficult then, but that is very much another story. Also today, coming in at just about the same time, is what we call Lunar Mansion 15. It's a good one for prosperity actually, but it can bring discord as well, and people tend to focus on the material. So that is part of what we're looking at today. It is day 10 of the moon cycle. A very auspicious day actually, in just about every astrological tradition, because there are different ones. You know, there's Glober, there's Vedic astrology, there are many different views of astrology, but they all say today is an auspicious day, a good day for beginning something important, maybe large-scale acquisitions, maybe even mergers between companies. Also, it says it's a good day for travel, and Mercury isn't retrograde, so I'm not going to say anything about that because that seems fine to me. At this moment, as we speak, the moon is coming up to full. We're having full moon on the 29th, just 5 days from now at 15:19 GMT +1 UTC +1. Right now, she's 72.8% full, though, and it is going to take us a little while to, as I say, another 5 days to get there. Waxing gibbous, but there is a lot of energy behind the moon when she's in this final quarter of growing up to fullness. It's not the final, what am I saying? It's the second quarter, because of course the last quarter is when she's waning down to nothing. But this second quarter is a really, really positive time in terms of manifestation. It is good for cleaning. It is good for clearing. Those things tend to help more when we're coming up to a new moon. Excuse me, frog in the old throat there. That's better. And we won't see a new moon for about another 2 or 3 weeks yet. But still, be ready for all that energy to come in. Have your plans ready, because things might start taking off with that full moon energy. You simply never know. Now let's have a look at the alignment and the aspects as I speak this morning. The moon herself trine Mars. So the Mars energy is quite good for getting things done when we're seeing it in a positive light. And a trine is quite a positive alignment. So time for action, time to make decisions as well. This plays into the Libra thing. Also a good time for constructive projects, for anything physical. Actually getting things done is really supported at the moment. So that is good. Excuse me, the sun is actually square Neptune though, so we're going to see messages coming from leaders that are difficult to understand. They're going to be kind of going almost their own way because it's so difficult to work anything out. Strong possibility of resignations, scandals, that kind of thing in the news. Difficult time to make accurate predictions. I could use that as a get out, couldn't I? But there may be some changes. There may be some problems in kind of circles, groups of people where it's religious or artistic, kind of that esoteric side of things. Esoteric is a good word. It just kind of means anything that isn't absolutely 100% part of the here and now chain of cause and effect. If you've got an idea in your head, say to paint a picture, and you paint the picture, that is esoteric work because you have made it a real thing in this world from being an idea in your head. This is a really, really good time for that kind of transformation. The Libra Moon supports it really well, and lots of other things seem to be supporting it here as well. At this moment today, in terms of relationships, slightly more tricky, right? Because Mars is square Jupiter, and Jupiter itself is trine Neptune. And Venus is opposite Saturn, so goodness me, right? Saturn and Jupiter, you see, are both retrograde, so difficult to call. But in terms of Venus, social boundaries are really out there in your face. It's not difficult to see what they are, but you need to be patient, you need to be diplomatic, because people's insecurities are building up, and that tends to make things a bit difficult. On the Mars side of things, the ego is raised and it needs kind of a positive way of being expressed somehow to get things out there. So let's take a quick look at spaceweather.com. Solar wind speed right up actually, 490 kilometers a second, but the proton density is on the way down, so it's coming faster, but there's not so much of it. Yesterday, May the 23rd, was the big day in terms of geomagnetic storms. Much less of that now, but there is actually, gosh, there are two sunspots on the face of the sun. 2710, 2711, and there is also another one just appearing which hasn't got a name yet, growing rapidly though, and this is a surprise because we are approaching solar minimum. We are certainly not there yet though, goodness me. Okay guys, well thank you very much for watching. Hope you don't mind my kind of strange background I've got there. It's not actually my house. I wish my house was as tidy as this, but it isn't. That's why I use a green screen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Well, like anyway, because it's a new one every day, or at least I hope you will. If you can share me around your social media networks and the internet in general, I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, have a fantastic day, friends. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.